Hello, I'm Ederson Oliveira. I'll be presenting this video for DotNetNuke.com. In this video, I'll be talking about how to automate the backup of your DotNetNuke website. Now, to do that, we're gonna use a couple of different elements. First element is this module called DNN Backup from Evotiva. I just want to give a big thanks to Horatio Hundankin. Horatio, sorry if I bastardized your last name. Thank you very much for allowing me to try your module. So again, the first element is the backup module, which I'll be using DNN Backup. The second element is where I'll be backing up those the website to. In the case of this demonstration, I'll be using Amazon Simple Storage Service, also called Amazon S3. So I already have an account with Amazon S3. So I'm not going to go through the process of how to set up your Amazon S3 account. You can find that by yourself, but you could very well do the backup to another FTP website. So as long as you don't do the backup in the same location as you have the website, because if everything goes wrong, I mean, the backup will go wrong as well. So try to make sure that you have the backup going somewhere else. And again, in the case of this demonstration, I'll be using Amazon S3. Now, I have used the DNN Backup module quite a lot in the past. I was able to move sites from one hosting provider to another hosting provider just by using this module. So there are quite a few, I would say, things that you can do with this module. Not only the actual backup, but you can also move sites from one place to another place. Now, this module has just great reviews. If you go to Snow Covered on this module's page, you're gonna see that everything is pretty much a 5 here. So it's really a good module, and you will be able to see that with this demonstration. Now, I have arranged a license for this module, so I could put in this website 1-800-DNN. So we're gonna go from the very start, which is let's install the module, let's set up the module, let's do a backup, and let's check if the backup is bringing the files automatically to AWS, which I do have it here set up as well. I have a couple of buckets. That's the concept that Amazon S3 has. I would say this is equivalent of folders. So I do have 1-800-DNN here, which I'll be bringing the backup automatically from the website to Amazon S3. Now, to get us going, let's go to the website. Let's log into the backend, and we have to log in as super user because we have to install the module. Okay. Now from here, we're gonna go to the host and then module definitions. And then we're gonna install the module. Let me get the path. So action menu, install module. No big deal here, just a regular module. Now, when you download, let me just go back here for a second. When you download Evotiva, if you go to, when you download DNN Backup in the download tab, you have a couple of different zip files here. You have the documentation, which is quite comprehensive. I mean, there are lots of illustrated step-by-step guides here, so you can definitely follow the documentation which is available here. There is also the main module. I will call this the main module, which is the one that I have downloaded. The second option here is just it's just a different way of performing the database backup in case you are running under 2008, SQL 2008. Not my case here, so I'm gonna ignore this option for this time. And very important as well, I mean, a backup is only worth as much as being able to restore that backup. So there is also a restore pack that belongs to this module. And very important to use this pack when you want to restore. And that's what we're gonna be doing once we are able to make the backup, we're gonna use the restore pack locally to make sure that the backup is really working. The backup is really bringing all the necessary database entities and files, site files as well. So let's go back to the installation, and I'm going to select the install pack. So I have just selected it. I'm going to click open, hit next. Then hit next again. There's a description. Great thing about this module, again, is that you can restore the website without having a site at all. But I'm going to demonstrate that later on. So let's hit next again. Let's accept the license. Let's click next. And the installation has just run. Installation successful, perfect. So let's click return. So we have returned. Let's see if it's here. Okay, so perfect. It is here. Votiva DNN backup. Now I'm going to create a new page to place this module. And of course, this page should be a host level type of page. I mean, you don't want, unless you are the only admin of this, or the only admin of the site, but you don't want other users to be messing around with this module. So I'm going to add a new menu under the host menu. I'm just going to click on new. Then I'm going to call this page as backup. And parent page will be host. And it should be right after the configuration manager. It should be included in the menu. That's fine. So with that, let's click update. And now we should have another menu item under the host menu, which is called backup. Now, I'm just gonna delete this HTML module from the page. And I'm going to add the backup module. Let's have a look. Where is it? Votiva. Okay, Votiva DNN backup. Here it is. Let's click add module. Now, when you add the module to the page, it shows that this is a free edition, only supposed to work with localhost. Again, you can download the module from here and use it locally to try to test it, no problem. But if you want to use it in a production site like this one, you do have to acquire a license, which, as you can see under is not covered. There are a couple of different ways that you can go about that. Single license, 2 licenses, 4 licenses. If you scroll down, you're going to be able, I think there's a table somewhere here. Yeah, with the different editions, single license, enterprise license. Again, there are all the details, you can find them here. I do have a license, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the configuration of the module. And I'm going to upload my license because the license works as a file. So you have to go to license key in details. Then you have to scroll down, click browse, and here is my license. So I'm going to click open and click update, upload and update. Okay. Let's wait for the upload. So everything is okay now, registered. Here's the registration, all the information. Perfect, it's all installed. This is the end of the first video on how to automate the backup of your .NetNuke site.